So the other day I released a video showing you guys how you can start a one product business by selling a low ticket digital product with the help of ChatGPT-5. And you guys seem to have really liked that video, and I got a lot of comments, a lot of questions, wanting me to expand on certain points. So in today's video, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about how you can build a digital product, how you can get traffic to that digital product, and just everything in between when it comes to how you can tap into the power of ChatGPT-5 to help you. And I do need to say that this video should not be taken as financial or business advice in any way, shape or form. I'm not saying that you're going to be able to watch it and start making money straight away, because it doesn't work like that. You're always going to have to put the work into things. My goal with this video is just to give you the information that I wish I had before I started selling digital products on the internet, because if I had a video like this, it would have made my journey a lot more smoother. But now that we've got that disclaimer out of the way, I'm sure by now most of you already know what ChatGPT-5 is. It's their latest model and it's able to do some amazing things. And one of the things that it can help you do is build a low ticket digital product. But one of the most common questions that I get all the time is, Sam, I want to be able to use GPT-5 to help me build a low ticket digital product, but I'm not really sure of exactly how to go about it. Well, that's the reason why I created this quiz over here. Now, some of you may have seen something similar to this, but I've recently updated it, and you can probably tell that by the first question. It's going to take you through a series of maybe 6-7 multiple choice questions. Isn't going to take more than 30 seconds for you to complete. But the beauty of using this is that you're going to get a prompt that you can now copy and paste directly into GPT-5 for you to get an entire step-by-step strategy as to how you can start building up this one-person business. So as always, I'm going to walk you through it. I'm going to show you some of the changes that I've made. And if you want to follow along with what I'm doing, I'm going to leave free access to it in my description down below. So let's start off with one of the first questions, which is, what type of digital product are you most interested in creating? So I'm going to say, for this example today, an AI-powered educational guide. You've got the option of all of these different ones, ebook, spreadsheet, digital planner. You can even build a software interface with GPT-5, but I've got another video coming out about that maybe in the next week or so, so make sure that you subscribe. So we're going to go with AI-powered educational guide and then click on next. Question 2 is, what is your skill level? So for me, I'm someone that has been selling digital products for the past 7 years now, so I would select this one. But because most of you are probably beginners, let's go with A and then click on next. Why do you want to sell a digital product in the first place? So you can either use it as a lead magnet, or you can obviously sell it when it comes to generating some sort of extra income. So I'm sure that's what most of you want. So I'm going to select that. Question 4 is, what type of niche do you have knowledge in? When it comes to building any type of digital product, you want to avoid the mistake of picking something just because you think you can make an income from it. You want to pick something that you have knowledge, about, because it's going to help you when it comes to marketing it. It's going to help you when it comes to so many different factors. So I could pick, a few different ones in this list: business and entrepreneurship, finance and investing, e-commerce, dropshipping, self-improvement. To be honest, the list goes on and on for all of the different things that I'm interested in. But for the sake of this video, the one that I'm going to go with is going to be Q, which is content creation and influencer marketing. I'm someone that obviously produces a lot of content across multiple different platforms, alongside all of the different businesses that I'm building. So this is something that I've got a lot of knowledge in, and I know that I'm going to be able to help people if I did decide to sell some sort of digital product within this niche. So I'm going to be using this one as an example, but again, pick whichever one that you're happy to move forward with and then click on next. How do you want to sell your digital product? Again, you've got all of these different methods, but in today's video, I'm going to go with my own online store. Reason being is that you can drive traffic to your own online store in a number of different ways, and I'm going to show you how that works. So we're going to go with this one, click on next. What color scheme or style do you want for your digital product? I'm going to go with professional and clean, and I believe that this is one of the last questions. How do you plan to promote your digital product? There's so many different options, and eventually you want to get to the point where maybe you're using a majority of these different ones in this list. But as a beginner, you just want to focus on one initially so that you can have laser focus on it, build it up, and figure out opportunities when it comes to growing it even further. So the one that I'm going to use as an example today is going to be Instagram and TikTok Reels. Okay, great. So it's now giving me this prompt that I'm going to be able to copy just like this. So you're just going to copy all of it and you're going to head over to GPT-5. By now, I'm sure that most of you are probably logged into your account and you've updated it by selecting it over here. So I'm going to leave it as it is, and I'm just going to paste the entire prompt just like that, and then click on enter. Okay, perfect. So it's already gone straight to work to start writing it out. So I'm going to let it do its thing, and I'm going to be back as soon as it's done. Okay, great. So I've now got the entire business plan, from the product idea to the branding, as well as the domain that I should pick, the instructions of how to build out this AI educational guide. There's so much information in a step-by-step format. And of course, depending on what options you selected within the quiz that I showed you, your one may be different, but if you're doing something similar to what I'm showing you right now, one of the first steps is to start the process of building out the platform where you're going to sell your digital products. And the one that I recommend using is going to be Hostinger. The only reason for this is because it's efficient when it comes to using it, and it's a great way for you to utilize AI to build a custom website, storefront, online store, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to leave them down below. You can check it out. You just need to click on start now. And the one that I recommend is Business Website Builder. Reason is because it comes with all of these different AI features that you can see on the screen. So I'm just going to click on choose plan. And then what I'm going to do is leave it as it is and make sure that I select the right coupon code. I'm going to put it on the screen right now if you want to use it, and then click on continue. And then from there, it's now going to take me over to this page where I'm going to be able to claim my completely free domain. So this is where the business plan within GPT-5 is going to be able to help you, because if I just go back over to it, there's going to be this section over here where it's going to give me a list of different domain names to choose from. Now I'm going to pick a random one, just to kind of walk you through how all of this works. But the one that I'm going to go with is Creator Genius. And as you can see, it's going to be a .store domain, of course, because we're going to be selling actual products. So I'm just going to copy it just like this. Then click on claim domain, enter it in there just like that, and make sure that I select .store. So there we go. And all I need to do now is check availability. Okay, there we go. So the domain is available, and I'm going to be able to claim it right now and not pay a single penny. And for those of you that are probably wondering right now, but Sam, why exactly would you use a .store domain? Well, as you can see over here, with it, you're potentially able to get 87% more website traffic, as well as 2 times higher ranking in the Google search results. Not only that, there's so many, popular people that use it right now. We can see Mr. Beast, we can see Cristiano Ronaldo, even Emirates uses it as well. And if you're not able to get it for completely free with Hostinger for whatever reason, or maybe you want to use it on a different platform, I'm going to leave a link down below that will allow you to get it just for 99 cents. That could be used across multiple different platforms out there. And if you did want to get a .store domain using that link, you're also going to gain access to this platform called Elevate.store, where basically you're going to be able to get discounts on all of these different softwares, tools, and apps that you can see on the screen, plus many others. But once you've now claimed your domain and you want to start building out the platform where you're going to sell your digital product, Hostinger is going to take you over to this page. And all you need to do is just enter the brand name over here. So I'm just going to paste it. We're going to call it Creator Genius, just like this. Make sure that we put capital letters. And for the description, what you can do is go back over to GPT-5. Because within GPT-5, it's going to give you a complete prompt for you to copy just like that. And then you're just going to paste it in there just like this. And then literally all you got to do from this point is just click on create a website. And there we go. Just like that, probably within 20 seconds or so, it was able to build out this entire website that's mainly going to be used when it comes to hosting the low ticket digital product that I'm going to show you how you can build with AI in a moment. But as we can see, the website super clean. It's got this shop tab over here where people can click directly into it. They can see all of your different digital products that are going to be listed. We've got the blog section over here. That's going to be a great way for you to, get organic traffic going onto your site by writing articles that can hopefully get ranked in the Google search results. And just generally when it comes to making any changes to this website, if you want to add any page, you can do that. If you want to, move any of the elements around, you can also do that as well. It's really intuitive and it's, efficient if you're a complete beginner that's looking to get a digital product listed. But I'm going to come back to this in a moment. This now brings me on to the question that most of you are probably thinking, which is, Sam, how exactly do you build a digital product using AI? So the way that you can do that is by using this tool over here called Gamma. And don't worry, everything is going to be in your business plan that you got from GPT-5. All of the information, you can see the prompt for Gamma right here. You can, get everything you need in a step-by-step format. So what I'm going to do now is make the low ticket digital product, which is going to be the AI educational guide called the AI Creator Playbook. So I'm just going to copy the prompt like that. And I'm going to go back over to Gamma and I'm going to leave it on presentation. You can also change the language to whatever you want the language to be in, but of course I'm going to leave it on English. And I'm going to select 10 cards. The longer you select, the more information and value it's going to have in it, but it can take, a few minutes, 5-10 minutes for it to do. So I don't want it to be too long. So I'm only going to select 5 cards in this case, just to illustrate how it works. So what I'm going to do is enter the prompt in there like this. And I'm just going to add this section just so that it knows exactly what I want the digital product to be about. And what I'm going to do now is click on generate outline. If you've been watching me for any amount of time, you already know what it's going to do is come back with all of the chapters and the modules and the units that's going to go into this guide. It looks good to me. If I want to change anything, I can easily do that. And if I also want to select the theme, I could do that as well. So I'm just going to click on view more and I'm just going to select this theme over here as an example, guys. If I was looking to take this a little bit more serious, I might spend a little bit more time on it, but I'm going to select theme. I'm going to make sure that it's detailed. And I'm also going to say that I want it to generate AI images. And then I'm just going to click on generate. And just like that, as you guys can see, it's now building out the AI generated low ticket digital product that I'm going to be able to sell as an educational guide. Now, I do need to say that if you guys are looking to do this yourself, you don't want to just solely rely on the information that is given you. And you always want to try and be strategic when it comes to adding value to it. We live in a day and age right now where anyone can use AI to do anything. But if you want to be able to sell a low ticket digital product just like this, I would say maybe adding some sort of voiceover onto it. You can use something like 11 Labs to help you do that. And essentially from there, you're now going to be able to combine it into some sort of an educational video course, on a specific topic. And don't forget, the reason why I'm focused on, letting you guys know that this is going to be a low ticket digital product is because you're not going to sell it for a lot, maybe between $10 to around $40. So it's not going to be, a high ticket digital product where you're looking to make massive amounts of profit. It's going to be a simple product and you're going to be able to create multiple different ones. So for example, with this one, as you can see, I've built this one out. I'm going to be able to go through it, make any changes to it, to the images, to whatever I want. If I want to make a different one on a different topic, I can do that. If I want to make an ebook, I'm also going to be able to do that as well. And I can list all of them on my Hostinger online store. Once you have made all of the changes on Gamma and you're happy with it, all you need to do is click on these 3 dots, come over here to export, and you're going to be able to export it as a PowerPoint presentation or as a PDF, however you plan on doing it, however you plan on selling it. This is where you're going to be able to export it. And then from there, you're going to be able to upload it to Hostinger and also get the cover art from GPT-5. And to show you exactly what I'm talking about, if I just click on store on the left hand side and then click on products, it's going to be on this page where you can add whatever product that you want to add. So if I wanted to, add this product that I've just exported from Gamma, I just need to click on this and then click on digital product. And then all I need to do is get the cover art from ChatGPT. So this is what it was able to make for me. It's simple, it's good enough. If you want to make changes to it, you can always ask ChatGPT to amend it or revise it. So I'm going to be using this one as an example. And this brings me on to a very important point, is that with ChatGPT now, you're able to do things like this. This is something you couldn't do with some of the older models. So you can create cover art, you can create ebook covers, product covers, whatever you want when it comes to the image side of things. But I'm going to use this one. I'm going to go back over to Hostinger. And all I need to do is just select it from my download folder. And then from there, Hostinger is going to be able to analyze it and also populate the necessary information within the title, the subtitle, as well as the description. And when it comes to the pricing as well, you're going to be able to, of course, find all of that information within the plan that GPT-5 gave you. And right there, as you can see, the product has now been listed, and I've also added the exported file to the product page as well. So whenever someone adds it to their bag, they check out, they're going to automatically be sent the digital product straight away. But this actually now brings me on to one of the most important points that, you guys was asking for in the previous video, which is, Sam, how exactly do I drive traffic to the digital product that I've been able to build? And there's so many different ways that you can do it. If you remember from the quiz that we went through together, there was paid ads, blog websites, email marketing, short form content, YouTube videos. The choice is really up to you how you want to do it. And as we continue to go on, I'm going to make more and more videos as to how you can do it using all of these methods. But in today specifically, I selected short form videos, so that's what I'm going to go with. So if I just go back over to GPT-5, it's going to give me some ideas for different reels and TikToks that I'm able to make. And don't worry, you don't need to make content yourself if you don't want to sit in front of the camera recording all the time. Maybe because you're working a full-time job or part-time job. Because what you can do is clone yourself using another AI tool, which is called InVideo AI. So let's go with this reel over here. Let me show you how it works. I'm just going to go with this one. Number 4, the secret to posting daily without burning out. You know, this is something that I've got a lot of knowledge on because I've been posting daily now for the past 5 years or so without missing a day across multiple different platforms. So I'm just going to copy this one, go over to InVideo, and then just paste it in there just like that. And, you know, I've got my AI avatar already cloned, as you can see right there, but there's other ones that you can use. You know, you can select any one of these different actors and you can insert the script and they're going to be able to say whatever you want. So if you didn't want your face showing on camera, but yet you wanted to be consistent when it comes to posting short form content on a daily basis for you to build up traffic to your low ticket digital product, you can use any one of these different people. I'm not sure how effective that might be, but it's worth a try. So I'm just going to go with myself in this case. So I'm just going to select it just like that and then click on generate my video. Okay guys, I'm back. It's been about 5 minutes and it was able to do a good job from what I can see so far. And I selected the generative AI option as well. So all of the clips that you're about to see are completely AI. You know, they don't exist on the internet anywhere. But you know what, enough of the talking, let me just play it right now so that you guys can see exactly what it was able to do. Daily posting was killing my creativity until I cracked this code. Here's how I post every single day without burning out. First, I plan ahead. I batch create content on Sundays so I'm never scrambling. Second, I stay focused. One platform, one niche, no exceptions. And third, eliminate distractions. Phone on airplane mode during creation time, and finally, focus on your viewer. Not the algorithm. When you serve your audience, everything else follows. I went from stressed and inconsistent to posting daily for 6 months straight. The secret isn't working harder, it's working smarter. And yeah, there you go. I'm sure that most of you are amazed at the fact that all of that was AI. It wasn't me, you know, in the video. I recorded myself once and now I'm able to make unlimited amount of videos simply by getting different prompts from GPT-5. And I'm not saying that this is going to happen overnight. Of course, you need to be super consistent when it comes to any form of traffic that you're looking to embark on. You know, even if it was blog articles on Hostinger and you wanted to use the AI blog option, you're going to have to be consistent posting blogs every single day. You're going to have to post these different short form videos every single day as well. But the beauty of everything that I'm showing you is that because you're able to integrate AI, you know, along every single step of the way, when it comes to the ideation, when it comes to building out the business, when it comes to building out the website, the product that you're going to be selling, even the content that you're going to use to get people, that's where the magic happens, because it all comes down to, you know, just repeating what works and just trying to be, again, super consistent when it comes to building up traffic and hopefully trying to get those revenues and profits coming in. But for the most part, that's all I really want to show you today. I've got another video coming out real soon when it comes to how you can run paid ads to a low ticket digital product using Facebook ads. So be sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you don't miss that video. And if you've learned anything today, you've got any sort of value whatsoever, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. And if you also wanted to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, where I break down some other ways that you can build up a one-person side hustle with the help of AI tools, you're going to be able to watch that by clicking the link right there. Check that out straight after this. It's already helped out so many people. I've gotten so much good feedback from it, and I'm sure that it can help you out too. But as always, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.